What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Support Group Gaming. I am a therapist who games, and today we're going to be talking about PlayStation's newest handheld, the PlayStation Portal. But before we do that, if you guys can do me a huge favor, hit that like and subscribe button, because my philosophy is if you enjoy the vibe, why not like and subscribe? Now let's get into it. The PlayStation Portal was released in November of 2023. And now what I truly believe the PlayStation Portal was a response to what was becoming a very popular consumer buy, which was the backbone. Now, I don't know who was making the backbone, but it got to the point where it became licensed by PlayStation. Now, originally it was licensed by Xbox, and it had the Xbox buttons and so on and so forth, Xbox aesthetics with the color and everything. But then the PlayStation version came out. And now, for those of you who don't know what the backbone is an accessory that attaches to your cell phone. And so I'm gonna, just pull my phone out of there, and it just wraps around the phone. And so what was happening was, or at least what I think was, so many people were buying this backbone, and PlayStation started thinking, and I don't know if this is true or not, but it was one of those things where it was like, wow, there's really a market for that, because the backbone would connect to a person's phone, and you would be able to use the PlayStation Remote Play app through the phone. And so, for those of you who don't know what Remote Play is pretty much a way to stream your PlayStation from anywhere using, Wi-Fi or any type of wireless internet connection. So, basically, what the PlayStation Portal is a backbone, so to speak. The PlayStation Portal allows you to use Remote Play. Now, the screen is much bigger. The control feels a lot more, ergonomically like a PlayStation 5 controller. And basically what it allows you to do is allows you to play your PS5 that you have at home through the internet from whatever Wi-Fi connection that you can come across. Now, there are some pros and there are some cons. And I'll tell you this, one of the pros that I found when it comes to using, remote plays on handheld devices like that is that it gives you an opportunity. Like, for instance, let's say you're at home and you've got your PlayStation 5 connected in the living room to the TV, and you kind of want to kick back, relax, play a game, but you're in your room, you're in your bed, and you don't feel like being in the living room, sitting up, playing the game, whatever the case may be. The PlayStation Portal will allow you to kind of just, go wherever you want in your house and play the game. Let's say you're playing like a JRPG. Let's say you're playing a game like Yakuza Like a Dragon. What's the one that just came out? Yakuza Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, right? Where you may not necessarily need full-on concentration, and you want to just kick back and play the game, press some buttons. Perfect. But what I noticed when it comes to the Portal is, because it's through the internet and you're streaming, the timing can be a little off. So, like, for instance, I went to a buddy's house, and instead of me dragging my PlayStation 5 along with me, he had the Portal. So I was able to sign on to my PlayStation account, and stream from my PlayStation using his Portal. And so we played NBA 2K, and I went 1 for 10 shooting. As many of you know, shooting in that game is all based on timing. And there's no way in hell I would have went 1 for 10 from my console. Now, I wouldn't recommend a game like NBA 2K from the Portal, but many other games, absolutely. Which is also one of the pros. Let's say you are somebody who goes to a friend's house, you have a Portal, And when you get there, you log on to his Wi-Fi. Let's say you like to play games like Call of Duty together, or whatever other multiplayer game. Like I said, that does not rely purely on the timing of, like I said, a jump shot release. I would strongly recommend that game. You could even play 2K if you're somebody who doesn't make jump shots. So like if you play with the center, and you're not shooting jump shots, it might just be great. But one thing I can definitely say when it comes to the PlayStation Portal versus the Backbone is that if you're using the Backbone with your cell phone, you're at least able to stream from your PlayStation using your cellular service. Now, unfortunately, the Backbone doesn't have that. I'm sorry, the Portal doesn't have that. So when it comes to the Portal, you're really only able to play it if you have Wi-Fi service. So I guess it all depends on what your purposes are. If you're somebody who's just going to use the Portal around the house when you're not sitting in front of your PlayStation, that's great. Or if you have a Portal at your house and your buddies can come and play the game, play their PlayStation at your house through the Portal. Because like I said, I was somebody who went and I would lug this heavy ass PlayStation with me. And if they didn't have the TV, a spare TV, and so on and so forth. So being able to go to somebody's house with a Portal, or going to somebody's house who has a Portal, makes the world of a difference. So what I'll do is say, based on my experience with the Portal, I will definitely give it the edge over the Backbone because the screen is much bigger. Beforehand, trying to play NBA 2K on the Backbone was just, it made my eyes hurt, made my head hurt. At least with the Portal, you are able to play the game and at least see the screen. But again, when it comes to streaming your PlayStation, timing is a little off. So anyway, I give this device definitely my recommendation. If you have, the $200 to spare and you don't want to be confined to just sitting in front of your PlayStation, and you want to have that option to kind of go throughout the house or go somewhere else where you're going to have Wi-Fi. That's the thing. If you're going to take this anywhere, you have to know that you have Wi-Fi available. Now, the one problem I'll say that I have with the Portal is that there's no Bluetooth headset connection available. You have to use this with a plug-up headset. And so that's the only drawback I have. But like I said, if you're somebody who has a PlayStation at home and you have the spare cash to kind of say, hey, I want to take my gaming on the go, and I know that I'm going to have some Wi-Fi wherever I go, it's definitely a great buy, and I definitely recommend it. You guys let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think this is worth it? Do you think it's not? If you have one, do you feel like it has been worth the purchase? I'm very curious to know. I'll see you guys next time here at Support Group Gaming. Peace.